Hi, in this video we'll learn how to solve system of equations by elimination method. So what do you notice here that you don't have any variable which has a coefficient of 1 or -1. So substitution method will not work here. Well, you can still use substitution method to solve the system, but it would not be beneficial because it will make the problem more complex. So it's more easier to solve here by elimination method. So in elimination method, what do is we eliminate one of the variable by addition or subtraction. And usually we eliminate the variable that has the same coefficient. It could be either positive or negative. So here you can see that usually what we do is we eliminate the variables which are the same. Here you see that positive 6y, negative 6y. So you have the same coefficients of y, and we'll try to eliminate y from these equations. So we eliminate the variable that has the same coefficient, positive or negative. So if one of the variable has opposite coefficients in the two equations, then you add the equations to eliminate. So here, what do I mean by opposite coefficients? Opposite coefficients means the coefficient will be the same, but they're opposite in terms of sign. So this one is positive and this one is negative. So whenever you have one of the variable has opposite coefficients in the two equations, then you add the equations to eliminate the variable. So here we'll add the equations to eliminate the variable. Now see, so you have to make sure that the like terms are aligned. So here they all are aligned. Here 4x plus 3x will give me 7x, and positive 6y and negative 6y, they'll cancel out each other. So we can write here 0y, or we can just cancel them out. So here I'm just writing 0y. Then 32 plus 3 will give me 35. Just to show you, I'm writing here 0y so that you're not confused that where is y. So this is how we eliminate the y variable. What do you mean by eliminating is making the coefficient 0. So 0 times anything will be 0. So this will be 7x, now this is gone, is equal to 35. Now, how do I get x by itself? I just have to divide both sides of the equations by 7, both sides of the equation by 7 to get rid of 7. So here, 7 divided by 7 will be 1. So I'm left with x on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, 35 divided by 7 will give me 5. Now, I have got the value of x here. Now, how do I find the value of y? So it's the same thing you have to use like you did in the substitution method, is you take this value and you can plug in any of the equation. Doesn't matter which equation do you pick, but you can plug in this value in either of the equation. Anything will work here. So let's substitute in this equation. So 4x plus 6y is equal to 32. Well, we see that we have greater numbers in these, 4x and 6y and 32. So let's substitute here in this equation. So we'll substitute here 3x minus 6y is equal to 3. Because this is hard to solve. We have greater numbers here, 32, 4, and 6. So here, let's plug in the value of x, 3. What is the value of x? X is 5. Minus 6 times y is equal to 3. Now 3 times 5 will give me 15, minus 6y is equal to 3. Now first of all, I have to get rid of 15 from this side. So let's subtract 15 on both the sides. So we'll subtract 15 on both the sides. So these two will cancel out each other. On the left hand side, I'm left with negative 6y. On the right hand side, I have 3 minus 15, which will give me negative 12. Now, I want to get rid of negative 6. So what do? I have to divide both sides of the equation by negative 6. So I'll divide both sides. Negative 6 and negative 6 will cancel out each other. Or you can just say that negative 6 divided by negative 6 will be positive 1. So we are only left with y on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, negative 12 divided by negative 6 will give me positive 2. So the answer is y equals 2. So we can write this in ordered pair. The x coordinate will be 5 and the y coordinate will be 2. That's our final answer. So here you can see that it doesn't matter which equation you pick. You can pick the equation which is more easier to solve. So that's why I see that I have greater numbers here. That's why I just chose this equation to plug in the value. So this is how you solve the system of equations by elimination method. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See you in next video.